We move to the open debate, and can I ask that speakers don't take longer than 4 minutes, please. Stewart Stevenson to be followed by David Stewart.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. And let me start by congratulating Rachel Hamilton for securing this debate and thank her for the opportunity to talk about this important subject. Today, as yesterday, as days to come, COVID-19 erodes the human spirit. Hard times are here for us all. Burden is physical, mental, and for many also spiritual. And the weight continues to bear down on us all. It's hard to accept, it's not rational and it's not chosen, but people across the planet are struggling. And it's no wonder, because COVID-19 has hammered our global society, stealing the lives of family and friends, direct, violent, destructive. To slow its rampant advice, we've been forced to adopt social distancing and other measures, necessary measures, so that we may somehow reduce or allay its destructive force. But we're a social species, and these measures come at a cost. The cost is social isolation and loneliness. We've heard about the British Red Cross report, Lonely and Left Behind. Half of adults say reduced social contact has made life harder, and 2/3 of people say concerns about coronavirus have caused them to minimise their interactions, even where the rules permit it. And what's worse is that 2/5 of adults across the UK report they haven't had a meaningful conversation in the last fortnight. Clear signs of a deteriorating psyche and serious consequences. And for the vulnerable, even more so. Their lives are affected more than most, unable to see friends and family. Insidious force of loneliness penetrates, pervasive and enduring. Confidence decays, hope begins to hollow, and well-being vanishes. We're trapped in the dark, suffering alone and under immense stress because the simple reason we cannot hold our loved ones or have the luxury of seeing our friends. There are physical costs come with that, as well as the mental costs. When someone needs support, it's in our nature to offer a hand. When others speak, we should and mostly listen. We laugh together, we cry together. Our connection is obvious, we depend on each other, and that's what gives our lives meaning, and the pandemic has shaken that. But there are solutions, we just need to innovate. Thankfully, this is happening. Vaccines are being created and new ways to connect, such as we're using today, are being developed. I join my colleague in commending the British Red Cross and the creation of a coronavirus resilient calendar. That's the kind of impressive innovation we need and that I hope will be shared with others. Let me also agree that the Red Cross are well made. I certainly believe this is a far-reaching issue. In my youth, Christmas Day was a working day, not very much different from normal days. But today, Christmas Day has become a day for family, a day for connection, and we should all do what we can to help those who are lonely and affected by this dreadful virus and by their lack of contact with human beings. Presiding Officer.